Welcome to another At the Board video, and today I want to play some blackjack. And first I want to make a note. So this video is not intended to put you up to play blackjack in online casino or casino, and I never played an online casino or at a online casino, so I'm not sure to trust the bits and the bytes, and so I didn't played at online casino. Yes, and this video is only for entertainment and relaxation. Okay, so and I want to test the card counting system, and so I will write the values at the blackboard. And so this is a simple system. So the high-low, card counting, and I can recommend you the film 21. There you can see the history of the MIT blackjack team, and it's a quite interesting film. And in this high-low card counting, the values 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 counts +1, positive 1, and 7, 8, and 9 counts 0, and the 10, the jack, the queen, the king, and the ace counts -1, -1. And this is because the dealer have to choose his cards as it in the rules standing. So if there are more high cards in the system or in the deck, the odds for the player are better. So we have to see if we have a positive value. So you will see what I mean. I play here with these 3 guys and test a little bit this card counting. So I will move the camera a little bit, zoom here to the table, and then we get started. Okay, so now I'm at the table, and first I will shuffle the deck, and I will make this demonstration only with this one deck. Normally the casinos plays with 6 or 8 decks and shuffle them, so it's harder to count the cards with success. And first we stand at 0, so we have no idea, no cards are open, so the players bet the minimum. Yes. Okay. And first I deal the cards, and then I write down the values, and maybe I make some faults, so I'm not an expert of blackjack rules. Yes, so we see. Okay, so first I will write down here on this piece of paper the values. This player has 4 and 9, and 9 is 0 and 4 is +1, so I write +1. Jack and 5 is 0 because -1 and +1, and King and 2 is also 0 because -1 and +1. Okay, so then we have here the dealer has 8, so also 0. This is the first count. So normally the players have not the possibility to write it down and slow calculation, so they have to calculate very fast, and we keep it simple here. Yes. Okay, so then I have here another piece of paper with a basic blackjack strategy, because I'm not an expert, so this paper will tell me if the player will choose another card or so hit or stand. So, and he has 13 and the dealer has 8, and I have here a table, and so he should hit a card, and I will write down the value. And 7 is 0, so we stay at +1. And he has 7, 4 and 9, so he has 20. And 20 is very good, so he will stand. Next one has 15 against 8 by the dealer. And 15 player and dealer 8, he has to hit a card. So, but maybe he is busted. So let's look at the next card, and I will write down the value. And yes, we have the bust, and the value is now -1, and we are at 0. He is busted and lose his chips. So this player has 12, and with 12 against 8, he should double the value as a bet. So we double, and he can only hit one card because he doubled. And now look, 10, 9 and 2 is 21. So this is very good, and the 9 is 0, so we stay at 0. Okay, and now I flip over the dealer's card, and this is a jack, so -1, and -1 I will write in red color. So, and now we have the fact that this player, because he has 20 and he has 21, they win 2 chips, because he wins double 2 chips because he doubled his bet. And now the first round is over, and now the next round, and yes, all players take the minimum bet because we are at -1. It's not so good for the player. The player wants to have positive one, yes. Okay, first I deal the cards and then I count. Okay, so let's count the cards. 7 and 8 is 0 because it's both 0 value. 9 is 0, 4 is +1, so we are at 0. 8 is 0 and 10 is -1, so we are at -1. And 7 is 0. So now we have to look at the paper, and 15 against is 7 is hit. So he will hit a card and I will write down the value. And the value is 9, so we stay at -1, and you see he is busted. Yes, 24. So his bet is away. 13 against 7 is also hit. So he will hit a card and I will write down the value. 4. So +1, we have 0. And let's sum. 9 and 4 is 17, and with 17 you have to stand. So, and you don't have to, but this paper told me to stand with 17. And this guy has 18, so with 18 you have also to stand. This paper is the basic strategy of blackjack. And now all players made their action. I flip over this card of the dealer, and this is 3, and now we are +1, and the sum is 10, so the dealer has to take another card, and he gets a 10, so 10 is -1, so we have 0. So 20 against 17 and 18, both are bust. So we are at 0 like the beginning, so minimum bet. And I deal the cards. Okay. And now let's count. So we have +1 and 0, -1 and 0, so -1, -2, so we are at -3, and 5 and 6 is +2, so -1, and jack is -1, so we are at -2. So 17 stand, 20 are good cards, stand, and 11 he can hit a card. So, and I will write the value as an ace, so -3 because it's -1, and now he can choose the ace as 1, so 1, 6 and 5, and this is 12, and with 12 against a 10 he has to hit, and so I will write down the value. Another ace, so -4, and he can count it as 1, so 13, and with 13 he also can hit another card, and this is a 6, so 6 is +1, so we are at -3, and the sum is 6, 7, 8, 14, 19, and he will stand with the 19. And now I flip over the dealer's card, and this is a 6, so we are at -2, 16, and so he has to hit another card, because the rules until 16 he has to hit or take another card and stand from 17 and more. So he take the card, and this is a jack, so we are at -3, and now he has busted the dealer, and all 3 guys gets chips. Okay, so next round, and we are at -3, so minimum bet. Okay, the player know if they count, they should only bet the minimum, and I deal the cards. Okay, so now I will count the cards again. So 4 and 6 is +2, so we are -1. 10 and 8 is +1, -1, so we are at -2. And king and 2 is 0, because 2 is plus and king is -1. So we stay at the -2. And the 3 is -1, because the 3 is +1 and we are at -1. Okay. Now we have to see. First player, 4 and 6 is 10, so he will hit another card. And this is a 3. And 3 is +1, so we are at 0. 7, 13. 13 against 3 is stand in the basic strategy. So he will stand. 10 and 8 is 18, so he will stand. 10 and 2 is 12, and with the 12 against the 3, he have to hit. And I will write down the value. And this is a 10, so -1 and bust. Okay, now I flip over the dealer's card, and this is a 5, so we are at 0, and he has to take another card, a king, so -1, and he has 18, so stand. And so 13 against 18 is bust. 18 against 18 is push, and so he gets his bet back. So how many cards I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3, 6, 7 don't are not enough. So I will count the cards. So we have in sum of all 52 cards come to 0, and this I will test. Okay. So queen, we are minus 2, 3, -1, queen, -2, 5, at -1, 2, so we are 0, ace, -1, and now it's a little bit of card trick. So I have no magic wand here. I guess this card is a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, or a 6, because then we have null or 0. It's a 2. So this is card counting, the high-low, and as you can see we have a lot of red, and so the result for the player is not really good. They started with 20 ships, and the only one player who has a bit more is this one. Yes. Okay, so I thank you for watching. I wish you a nice time, and on Sunday comes the next card trick 41. Okay, bye bye.